Hi guys, I am Posh Official. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram, and shout out to the Progress Report for such a dope interview.
The Progress Report.
What's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd checking in. This is the Progress Report.
Boss Brett the most lit.
Hey, it's your girl DJ Excel.
Yeah. What's going on? We got our special guest. Well, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
I am Posh Official.
Nice to meet you,
Look,
Posh.
she came here.
Right.
Posh. Hey, we did not dress the part today.
We definitely did.
Yeah, we just
No, you dressed the part. You dressed the part. We just chilling, but you the star.
Word.
That's right.
Okay.
Other thing, leather boy. Was it hard to get on?
No, it's stretched.
Oh, okay.
You know how girls be having their legs right here. Like,
Yo.
I be like, you know, if you gotta do all that, sis.
I be like
Let
that.
that hurt go,
Definitely be
sis.
Like that, man. Just don't have to go to the restroom too many times.
No, you
Yeah.
swagged out though,
Thank
swagger.
you. I
Word.
appreciate
Fucking
it.
with it. Most
Thank
def.
you.
So let the world know, what do you do?
I'm a YouTuber and an entrepreneur, and I've been doing that for 8 years. So I own businesses and I vlog my life, all of that good stuff.
Okay,
Really?
8 years. That's a wow.
Facts.
What got you into it?
I was just raised by hustlers and entrepreneurs, and I just always wanted to have my own. And I pretty much I feel like I was made for it, just to, you know what I'm saying, own businesses and be my own boss and stuff like that.
True.
So it really started as a kid,
Right.
as a teenager.
Where you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Are you from Atlanta?
I know that's rare,
Right?
right?
That's
Little
super
bitch.
rare. Right. Nah, that's cool. I mean,
I'm surprised you ain't call out your side and shit. Like, people be
Yeah,
up
what part
in
of
they
Atlanta?
so
East side,
What
west
part of
side.
Atlanta?
I'm from the city. Like, I'm considered a city girl, but I don't know, cause like my mom's from the South Side, my dad is from like Zone 3, so it's like I don't
Okay.
know.
That's how they like
But
zone
I
it.
was raised in the suburbs, so it's like I'm from all of them together.
Okay.
True,
Liddy,
true,
Liddy.
true.
She from the good part.
Right.
The good part.
I'm weak. And you know, being from Atlanta, I'm sure that helped too with your hustler mentality. You know what I mean? Like, Atlanta is just a place of trendsetters, and I feel like a whole bunch of entrepreneurs.
Yeah, Atlanta is full of trendsetters and entrepreneurs. It's kind of like our wave right now. But I mean, where I'm from really had nothing to do with it. It's really like the blood that run through me.
I dig
That's
it.
a fact.
I dig it. So talk about that, your relationship. I know you got a close relationship with your parents. So what are some of the things that they taught you growing up? How did they encourage you to pursue entrepreneurship?
They taught me pretty much loyalty and, you know, to stand my grounds, whatever I believe in, to follow that and to do my own thing pretty much.
You know, I think it's a lot better when you have parents that are entrepreneurs and stuff too. Because me trying to like pursue my dreams with like people that work 9 to 5.
It's hard.
They
My
don't
dad's
get it.
like, you don't got no 401k, you don't got this.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
because
they don't
that's
get
how
it.
you raised.
right, and
Exactly.
it's right. So like, growing up with your parents probably helped out a lot, like you said. Because I'm
Most
telling you, it's
definitely.
hard as hell with parents that don't
But see,
understand.
most of my life, my father was in the feds. So, but he raised me from jail. So it was so crazy. Like, he would put me on punishment. He would buy me things all from prison. But my mom would always keep. They got a really close relationship. So they would keep in touch, and, you know, pretty much still raise me together.
That's dope.
Definitely. I mean, that just goes to show how much respect you have for him.
Oh
But-
yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm close like that with my dad too. You know
I'm
what
a
I mean?
daddy's girl for sure.
Absolutely. It's definitely a blessing. I feel like any girl that has her dad, you know what I mean, is definitely a triple threat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because you just think different and you do different.
And you just stand for nothing.
Exactly.
And men, look, there ain't no excuse not to raise your damn child.
No, for sure.
Because he
No,
done
that's
did
a
it from
fact.
the jail.
If they
you know?
lose
No, that's
it,
a
how many
fact.
kids you gonna have before you be a father?
Yeah.
Let's just
Word.
spit on that.
That's real shit.
Facts.
Now talk about this. You know, you started the online thing 8 years ago.
Right.
So talk about the market 8 years ago, because damn, that's a wow. You know what I mean?
So then at that time, I was like 17, 18 or something like that. I can't think. But it was like about the fashion. It was all about the fashion, and it transferred from MySpace to Facebook to
Yeah.
Instagram. And so I kind of transferred with it, kind of went with the flow of social media changing. And pretty much then it was just about fashion. It wasn't about getting naked. It wasn't about if you dating the latest rapper or who you go with. It was not about clout chasing or any of that. Like, you
Right.
really built a fan base off of just being fly or fashion or whatever your talent was at the time. And so I built my fan base. My foundation is based off of that, and I have real people that love me and look up to me all around the world. There's literally, I was just telling myself, like, I can't go nowhere and someone don't know me and don't have a story behind why they know me or how long they've been following me. And that's a good thing. I don't want to be known for the guy I've been with. I don't want to be known for being a thigh or anything like that. I do want to be known for what I love, and that's a good thing.
That's very important.
Definitely. So what's some of the things that, you know, your fans have told you? What's some of the most memorable moments?
Just that I help them get through relationships. I always spit free game to women because it's in me. Like, I be knowing about stuff I haven't even been through yet, but I be knowing what to do. And so just because I'm naturally like a woman empowerment person, and I kind of just flow and spit game all the time on my social media, they just tell me how I get them through, you know, relationships and, you know, discouragement, depression, or whatever they may be going through. So that'd be really impactful because I'm happy to get a person through their rough times.
Understood.
I need some advice on relationships.
Yes, she does.
All right, say if you torn between two people, what would you do? How do you go about that?
What you mean torn?
Torn between two different
Especially
people, like if you in love with two different people.
Yo.
If you I don't. Okay, you can be in love with two different people, but I feel like it's supposed to be a balance of what is more important to you. Like, is loyalty more important to you? Is what they do for you financially or how they make you feel? So you kind of gotta, you know, get a sheet of paper and write down what is more important to you and what makes you happy.
Okay.
I'm all about happiness, and I mean, material stuff is good, but if a person can't make me feel good and make me feel beautiful, then I can't do nothing with you.
Definitely. Thank you for my advice. Take that home and like.
But being in love with two people, that's tough. I've never been in love with two people.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk too much about it, but yeah,
that's a lot of work.
It is. Yes.
I need some real advice.
Right, they need to run because you ain't fair.
Britt ain't shit.
it's not my fault.
And that wasn't a personal question. We just answered.
That was not even about me.
Hypothetical.
That was not even about
That's
me.
for my friend.
Exactly.
My friend told me to ask you. She knew you was coming tonight.
Right.
Nah,
What was your first YouTube video, if you remember?
Introducing myself. When you start a YouTube, you got to introduce yourself, let them know a little bit about you, and then I think after that, it was like a baby hair video or something, like
a baby
what?
What?
How to do baby hair.
Oh,
baby
like
hair.
Swoops.
Yeah.
So the YouTube was like planned. That wasn't just you just started YouTube and just
No,
started
I
putting
just
things out?
literally started. I had no real. Like, I didn't know the business behind it. I'm just now learning the business behind it. So I'm still considered a new YouTuber. Like, even though I've had a page for a year or two, like, I'm still considered a new YouTuber. So I'm just learning the business behind it. It's a lot of chess, not checkers, behind YouTube. And a lot of things is changing with YouTube. So at the time, I was just doing it for fun. I just always been into myself. Like, I'm so into myself. So
Say that.
yeah, I like to
into
record
myself.
myself and take pictures and all that girly stuff.
So,
That's what's up.
are you seeing like money from it?
Oh, yes, I see money from it. I get a lot of sponsorship deals, which is awesome.
That's
so me
dope.
and my team get to eat off that. And then, of course, we're growing as a channel, and I'm linking up with other big YouTubers and stuff like that. So
Can you drop some like gems on what makes you a good YouTuber or what makes somebody a good YouTuber?
I would drop a gem for advice for people who want to be a YouTuber. I say consistency. That's
that
something
a lot.
I still haven't grasped. I challenge myself every month, like, okay, I'm 30 days strong, and let's see what the check gonna look like. And I still haven't did it yet. So
Yeah, I think
hopefully I can do it soon. But consistency is so important. That's the way. That's the only way you're gonna see the money.
I think that's with Instagram. I think that's with everything in life. You know what I mean? Just being consistent.
No, you
even
have to,
with
and
chasing your dream.
yeah, you have to be consistent, even when it get rough. You still got to be consistent because
Facts.
it's a rainbow at the end.
I was gonna say, talk about
Okay, rainbow.
right.
Little rainbow.
to me though.
Yeah, rainbow.
Y'all so silly. Talk about that though. When things do get rough, or it may be, you know, some downtime or something personal going on, how do you keep going with your business life and not letting it affect, you know, just anything else?
That could be so distracting. Like, that's something I'm still facing, you know. But the advice I could give on it so far is that you just have to put everything personal to the side. Honestly, me putting my head in my business distracts me from all that other stuff. Like, and I'm so mentally strong that relationship problems and all that tacky stuff, like, that don't really interfere with my paper. Like, you know, and so I don't really let that collide. I keep it separate. But for people who do, you just gotta, you know, you just gotta stay focused and know what's the goal at the end.
True.
So what other businesses do you have?
So I have everything is online now. I had a spot that was physically in the Midtown area, but getting up every day, clocking in, even for myself, ain't my thing. And kind of like relying on other people to baby your business ain't gonna work either. So I just can't. And then I can't do. It was like a spa but salon, and so you know how you have to get the booth rent every week. I can't harass people for $200. It's stuff like that was just irritating me. So I was like, yeah, God telling me it's meant for me to stay online, e-commerce only. So I have a consignment store. I have a new line that just dropped called Girl Millionaire Gang, and I feel like and I started that. It's like an activewear and women's kind of like store, and I started that because I feel like every woman goal I see on Instagram is to be a millionaire. This is what everybody proclaim they are or they want to be. So I was like, everybody should be able to join this, and I can also help other people brand their business and stuff like that. I do classes, webinars, all kind of stuff, even under that one line.
Okay, that's dope.
Nice.
Did you go to school?
College?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I went to college, but I didn't finish. I end up my freshman year. I started being a celebrity stylist. I did the BET Awards and all this big stuff. So I was just like, and then my school was so country, and I was getting stalked and all kind of stuff. So it was just like I just needed to get back home.
Where'd you go?
Damn.
Albany State.
Albany State.
It's like 3 hours away.
We've been talking about it more recently. Like, we're in a time where you don't have to go to college as long as you got that grind and you can teach yourself, you can read, you can learn.
I have so many friends that's in debt, $50,000, $100,000, and they don't do nothing in their career.
It's so sad, but it goes back to you know, I think the household, you know, when you're young. And the tradition too, I definitely think that parents should encourage their kids.
Yeah, I for sure didn't have a choice. College was not an option for me. But once I became grown and my mom seen what I was doing, she was like, okay, cool, I understand.
Yeah, for sure. When you can show and prove that you know, can be self-disciplined.
Right,
exactly. Because that's really what it is, you know.
And she still talks about it. Like, she still would love for me to go back and complete it, which I one day will when I can slow down and I have nothing else to do. But right now, I don't have time to study.
Look,
60. I'll be like,
it's just there be so many old people.
It really do, man. It really do.
It's like a fake benchmark of achievement. You know,
right.
If I win this award or if I get the certificate.
But do y'all hear, like, for basic jobs like McDonald's and stuff, they like, I'm not gonna say McDonald's, but a lot of basic jobs they're requiring like college.
No, it's true. But I did hear that Apple or Google they taking that away, which is dope. So I don't think it's. I mean,
everybody about to drop out like fuck this.
Right.
I don't need no college degree no more.
It's for some people, you know, but
it is. It is.
I don't know. Like, I went to college, and what I went to college for, I'm not doing nothing with. But I feel like it still taught me a lot. And even when you're in college, you can like get connects and stuff.
Right.
You know,
network. It's really good place.
So it's really like I would still encourage my child to go.
Like discount on your iPhone and stuff like that.
That's true too. Now you do get discounts.
There's always somebody that you went to college with work at AT&T.
Facts.
That's
yeah, but nowadays it's like, yo, we can teach ourselves. The millennials are changing the whole game up. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Now let's talk about love life. Now we see you and your boyfriend. Y'all definitely be on social media a lot.
Really?
Yeah, y'all do. You know what I mean? Now talk about that. Talk about just being in a public relationship like that. Is there any pressure?
Pause. Black, stop making noise. Back to the question. So being in a public relationship is tough, honestly, to keep it a buck with you. It's tough, and I really have started trying to put that on the back burner. I'm not selling boyfriend and girlfriend, so it's no reason for me to always post that and prove nothing. I do know my dude treat me like a queen off and on camera or off and on social media, so I have nothing to prove. My position is certified. Like, so it's clear. Like I don't have to really prove nothing. It's times I do be like, post me, and you know, he might say post him or whatever, and I'm cool with that, but we too strong for, you know what I'm saying, for it to be about social media, because that stuff that negative energy can transfer into your household, and I can't let that happen. So
right. I respect that. I mean, it definitely is tough. Like, do you think, just for anybody that's in a business, do you think it's easier dating somebody that's in a business or somebody that's not in a business? Like,
it's easier dating someone that's doing something similar to you because they understand. Like, I understand his hustle. He works so much more harder than me. Like, and every day he motivate me to keep going. Like, I could honestly sit on my butt and let him take care of me if that's what I choose to do. But he motivate me to get up, and like, he be up early and I still be laying down. I be like, let me get up because he up, you know. So he definitely motivate me. So if you do get somebody that kind of have the same grind and hustle as you, so that don't be a problem later on down the line.
Facts.
True.
Yes.
What are some tips that you would
Preach.
give just for, you know, some young entrepreneurs coming up, some young people, young ladies and young gentlemen coming up?
Well, let these young ones tell it. They don't need no advice from us. But honestly, you know, I say to save, you know. It's all good a week ago. Like, all good a week ago. The next week you could be broke. You could be back on your butt. So I say to save, you know. And honestly, that's another thing my dude teach me is to save. He's had money so long, and I want to be able to say that too. So just save and don't live beyond your means, and don't live for the people. And you know, I like nice things though, so I'm not gonna lie, but I like
you
to
can afford it.
Yes, so
don't spend like,
yeah, I'm not gonna. I can miss some stuff too, and you gotta learn that. That's discipline. But yeah, to save, like, because your business can get slow next month or next year, and you don't want to just depend on it's doing good right now.
Right.
Yep.
So what do you like to do outside of working? Like, when it's, you know, when you just get some you time, what do you like to do?
Shop. I like to shop. I like to decorate. That's like my little therapy. I like home decor. I like to go to the movies. That's my favorite, like date night. And I like to eat good. I'm a real foodie.
Yes. What's your favorite restaurant out here? Or a couple favorite?
American Cuts right now, because I'm into. I love steak.
That's what we do.
But then I had a Hawaiian at Houston's, which is also my favorite. So it's like, I don't know. I'm like,
Damn,
I have
we
so
wasn't
many
fucking with
favorites.
Houston's, man.
Huh?
I thought we wasn't messing with
T.I.
Houston's.
fixed it.
You
Oh, he
wasn't
fixed it?
messing with
We did.
Houston's.
But T.I. said don't mess with Houston. So
We
I
did,
was.
but then they
Oh, he
fixed
fixed
it.
it.
I probably eat Houston's. I ain't listening to him. So listen. Yeah, so I like Houston's. Spinach
You
dip, always with
expensive.
it.
She expensive.
But no, in the daytime, I
Thought you was gonna say golden crabs.
No, that's at night. In the daytime, I love the hood food, so I go to all the hood spots.
Nothing like it, man. That greasy chicken and greasy fish.
Yep.
Word. So what's next? What you working on next?
So really just girlmillionairegang.com, shop that. It's a new business, so that's my new baby. That's what I'm working on, but I'm working on, like, I want to do Airbnbs and properties and stuff like that. I want to be able to make money without people knowing, oh, that's Posh, or you know, a hater can say anything. So I'm looking into that type of stuff.
I heard about Airbnb.
I'm trying to get ready for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's how I'm like, no, my apartment is like 5 minutes from there, and we might just have to clean out again and make
go to your mama's house, run that check.
Don't open this closet right here. Whatever you do.
all the stuff,
all the shit in there, like.
Yeah,
No,
so
but-
that's my goal. That's my short term goal right now. At least get an Airbnb and then get another one probably on the West Coast. You know, stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Lit.
Well, final question. Our show is called The Progress Report. We talk about getting better. You know, so how would you define the word progress?
Progress for me is my attitude. That's something that's on my list. You know, that's a long term goal for me, but it's on my list. I feel like I'm getting better with communicating as far as being in the industry. I don't get it. Shout out to my PR, Nini.
Absolutely.
She definitely have patience for me, with me. And she just teaching me the industry. She kind of like was born in it. I wasn't. You know, I was born in a different part of the industry, different, like, you know, time. But like, so it's like she teaching me the patience of it, the fakeness of it, the business of it. And so that's what I want to get better at. I know I can go far. I know I should have been further. So just to have a great team, and you know, we eat all together. That's what I'm trying to do.
Word. Respect. We'll give them your social media.
So you can follow me at I Am Posh Official on Instagram, and make sure you follow my new business, Girl Millionaire Gang, on Instagram as well. Yeah.
Dope. Well,
and also subscribe to my YouTube. Sorry, I Am Posh.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming to chat with the Progress Report.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
I appreciate good
For
vibes.
sure.
Good vibes.
Yes, ma'am.
The Progress Report.